Hello YouTube, Triple E EDC back here with another unboxing. This is the FGX Balisong by Cold Steel. This is actually my first Cold Steel, so I'm kind of excited to see what they bring to the table. I know this is not a normal offering by them, but it still is interesting nonetheless. Let me go ahead and just get to it. Regular standard box. Nothing too exciting, but not anything less than ZT does, for example. Alright, it looks like it's just loose here in the box. There is a bubble wrap. Now, as far as the initial impressions, this thing is big and it is blocky, but I wouldn't have expected anything else from Cold Steel. Let's unlatch it. Okay, so a little bit interesting, put the table there, a little bit interesting. Like I said, it is very big and very blocky, so let's just get a couple size comparisons so you can see real quick what this is about. I'm not sure if I'll do a longer review on this because it's not really such a practical knife, but to give you an idea, here is the Benchmade 6063, I believe this is. That's the Bowie style. Here's a Squiddy G, and here is the Squid Trainer 3.0. So you can see that this is by far the biggest of the bunch. You can also see the open length. Yeah, and this dwarfs them all in that regard too. Now, a couple of the initial impressions, again, an initial discussion, I should say, as well. Again, this is an all-plastic knife. Now, whereas all of these, even the Squiddy G with its joints here, have metal in them. They have the bushings here. The Cold Steel here is completely plastic. You can actually see that everything in here is plastic. And so it's not going to have nearly the same action as any of these other guys, but it still is interesting nonetheless. I will say that these serrations are hella sharp for plastic. So especially when you're taking this and swinging it around, it's going to hit your finger as you're swinging it around, and it is sharp when it does, even when you're not putting much force on it. And I'll also say that, you know, you saw me pick up the bite handle originally. These are both bite handles, so I wasn't really discriminating against which side I was trying to pick up. You know, so that's something to consider as well. Now, like I said, this is all plastic. Why have a plastic knife, you might ask? Well, there are reasons. I'll let you draw your own conclusions as to what those are. Many of the places you take it may not want you to take it there, so please do things legally and do things responsibly. In any event, as far as what you can use with this is not an EDC. I wouldn't use this long term with serrations to cut things open because plastic will dull, and you're not really going to be resharpening these. I'm sure they could be resharpened considering, you know, it's just wearing away plastic, but it's not necessarily what they were designed for, I think. And this end is not really sharp enough to cut, but it's sharp enough to, you know, definitely give you some thrusting action. I've seen videos online of, I believe it was Lynn Thompson, thrusting these through several stacks of cardboard, and believe me, it gets through them. So in any event, kind of a cool novelty item. I think it actually is useful in its own regard in certain instances beyond novelty, but it's not going to be useful as an EDC for most people, even those who want to EDC a Balisong. One other thing to note is just how thick it is. I mean, you can sort of see here. This thing is a monster. So just keep that in mind as well. Yeah, so I think for $12, this is definitely worth the money. I'm happy I got it. And I am probably going to keep this in my car for use in case of an emergency. But other than that, and maybe I'll flip it around a little bit as well. I'm sort of undecided if I'm going to sand down some of the serrations here. I don't think I'll do a full review on this because I think this is sort of enough of a standalone review. But if you want to see one, please feel free to leave a comment and saying so. And in the meantime, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell so that you don't miss any videos, and comment or share the post, and give me a like. Take care. Hope all is going well for you guys, and I'll continue to put out a couple of things. I actually was planning on doing this as a triple unboxing. I got 3 knives at once, but I think I'm going to put out 3 separate videos. I originally tried to do a triple unboxing video, but it didn't turn out well, so I'm going to do it this way instead. Have a great day.